Hello and welcome back. Today we will get started on our bellies in crocodile pose. So you can come to rest on your belly, stack your hands, rest your forehead, and start to settle in right here. So starting off slow with kind of a yin-like approach as we start, and then moving into a little standing series. Just one balancing pose today, and then stretching it out before we close. Here, taking about 5 breaths to settle in right here, right now. From our crocodile pose, staying here on our belly and sliding our way into a half floor frog. So letting our right knee start to hinge out to the right. You might bring it right in line with your hip, it might be a little lower, and then your shin can come straight down from the knee, kind of like a right angle at the knee joint. Or it might feel good to hug the toes in, a little more like a child's pose. From there you can rest the forehead, or you might like to cactus through the right arm and bring your left ear to the mat. Taking about a minute right here. As much as you can, relaxing through both hips, both legs, and really just letting this be a gradual opening without too much effort. About 2 more breaths right here. Then we'll start to straighten through our right leg. You can keep left ear to the mat or bring it there. We'll take our left arm out to the left. You might reach it longer to a cactus for our open wing pose. Then rolling onto our left side, you might be able to step your right foot behind you after that hip opener. Maybe it's a straight leg tapped behind you. Maybe knees are stacked. Maybe you hug knees into your chest. So really your favorite option right here. About 6 breaths. We start to come back onto our belly. Let's reset our crocodile pose, give the neck a little break, a little wiggle of the hips. And then starting to come into half frog on the left side, letting left knee come up about to hip height if that feels okay. You can decide if the shin is coming straight down for the leg or if you're curling toes in more like a child's pose. And then option to cactus the left arm and bring the right ear to the mat. We get about a minute and a half right here. This right arm can just find a comfortable place. Some people like to cactus, you might like it down by your side. So just finding a place to rest that right arm without much effort. Nothing needed to hold up or in here. Finding about 2 more breaths right here. Then re-straightening the left leg, bringing right ear to the mat if it isn't there already, stretching your right arm out to the right or to a cactus, rolling onto that right side to find your open wing pose, and here we are for 6 breaths. Coming back onto our belly, you might revisit crocodile for a little wiggle of the hips, and then pressing yourself up to a tabletop. From here, a brief toes pose. You can always skip it, but maybe tucking your toes under, hips back on your heels, and 3 kneeling cows and cats. So inhaling to spread the chest open to lift the gaze. Exhale to round everything in, chin to chest. Inhale to find a little lift of your chin. Exhale to curl your belly towards your spine. One more time, open it up, inhale. Exhale, round. Then off the toes to your tabletop. Maybe you give them a little pat or a wiggle on the mat. Tuck your toes downward facing dog. So we will move through some high planks and some side planks today, but I won't be cueing any chaturangas. We'll have one opportunity to lower to the floor, but you can always build them in where you like, or maybe take an opportunity today to practice without them. Give your shoulders, your triceps a little break, and just explore the practice without chaturangas. Totally up to you, it's your time. When you're ready, take the feet a little wider and start to walk your hands back towards your feet. We'll meet in a forward fold at the back of the mat where we stay for 1 full breath in and out. Then a halfway lift to extend our spine on our inhale. Exhale to lift all the way to standing. Reaching up, breathing in. On your exhale, a side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees as you fold. Catch your half lift inhale and then walk it out to a high plank pose. Just holding here for 4, 3, 2. On 1, it's back to down dog. From here, a breath in and out. Then a little walk up to your hands. You might have some bend in your knees, be up on fingertips. Eventually, it's a fold at the top for 1 inhale, 1 exhale. Inhaling to take your halfway lift and coming all the way to standing. Let's reach up and breathe in. Exhale, open twist to the left arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm reaches. Inhale, center. Exhale, slow forward fold. A couple low lunge salutations. Let's catch a halfway lift. Inhale. On your exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale for your low lunge. Exhale is downward facing dog. We get a breath in here. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to step to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale to step to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This one, exhale back to your fold. Then all the way up to reach up, breathe in. Exhale to sweep your arms back, lift your heels. You can balance or you can pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, arms up, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to take a halfway lift. Exhale to your high plank pose. Inhaling to shift forward. Exhale, take it all the way to your belly. Cobra pose, breath in. Forehead down, breath out. It's a table or a plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. One more full breath in and out. Optional, lift your left leg high on your inhale. Exhale, left foot between your hands for a crescent lunge. Let's come up and find 3 breaths right here. One more inhale. Exhale for an open twist, left arm back. Let's stay for a breath in and out. Then an exalted warrior, lift your right arm high, left hand can come to your thigh, maybe your hip, and our full exhale here. Then we open it up, big star pose, and toes to the long edge as you take a wide leg fold. 1 breath in and out. It's our half lift inhale and our lunge to the front. We inhale to a high plank and we're taking it straight back to down dog. If you want to lower, you can, because we've got 3 breaths right here. One more breath in and out. Right leg can lift if you like on your inhale. Exhale to step it between your hands, coming up to our crescent lunge and staying for our 3 breaths. Breath in here. Exhale, open twist, right arm back. We stay for a full round of breath. Full exhale. Then an exalted warrior, left arm lifts. We get our breath out. Back to our star pose, inhale, and right to our wide leg forward fold. 1 breath in and out. Half lift on your inhale and your lunge to the top. Inhale through a high plank and back to down dog any way you like. 3 breaths to get there. One more full breath. You might lift your left leg on this inhale. Exhale to step it between your hands, setting up crescent. Coming up for crescent lunge, breath in. Exhale, take it open, twist, left arm back. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Exhale right here. Let's inhale to a star pose. This time, warrior two to the top, left leg, breathing here, just 3 breaths. One more full inhale. And exhale. Reverse your warrior breath in. Exhale for extended side angle. Forearm can rest. Left arm can reach down. Right arm can be high or maybe over your ear. We've got 3 breaths. One more full breath. Then an inhale, maybe you reach up. Exhale for a side plank. Right hand down, left foot back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your high plank, inhale, and take it straight back to down dog, exhale. We've got 3 breaths. One more full inhale. Full breath out. Right leg can lift on your inhale. Exhale, right foot between your hands. We come up for our crescent lunge breath in. Right arm back, open twist. Inhale, exalt your warrior, and stay for a breath out. Then open it up, star pose, and warrior two to your right leg. Staying here for 3 breaths. One more. Reversing your warrior inhale. Exhale for extended side angle. You can do forearm to thigh, left arm up. Maybe right arm reaches, left arm can stay or reach over your ear. 3 breaths. One more. Then maybe you're reaching arm back up. Inhale, exhale your side plank. Left hand down, right foot back for 4, 3, 2, 1 is a high plank, and back to down dog, where we take 3 full breaths. We get a lift of our left leg, inhale. Exhale, left foot between our hands. Coming up, crescent lunge. This time a revolved crescent lunge, hands to heart. Now you could make it an open twist. You could take hands to heart, stay lifted, or maybe you hinge, right elbow outside left knee, right leg can be lifted or grounded. 3 breaths here. We'll take it up for our star pose, breath in. Warrior two to your left leg, breath out. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, extended side angle. Then a reverse triangle, breath in. And your triangle pose for 3 breaths. Option to bring a block behind your shin, or to bring back of the hand and press it into the shin. 2 more breaths. 1 more, maybe it feels good to reach your right arm up and over your ear. Then you can stay in triangle, or we're headed to half moon. You could bring your right hand to your hip. You could glue your right arm to your side. You could leave it lifted. Maybe you bring your block and you find your half moon pose for 4, 3, 2, on 1, it's a goddess. Soft left knee, soft landing in the right for 4, 3, 2. On one, catch your inhale, star, toes to the long edge, wide leg fold, 2 breaths this time. Then a half lift inhale, and a lunge to the top. You can inhale high plank and press straight back to down dog, or take any kind of series of movements you like. We've got 3 breaths. Right leg might lift, inhale. Exhale to step it between your hands. We come up for that high crescent lunge, and then you decide. You can make it an open twist, a lifted prayer twist, or left elbow outside your right knee with left knee grounded or lifted for 3 breaths. You'll open up to your star pose, and then your warrior 2 to your right leg. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. A reverse triangle to lift, and a triangle pose, maybe with a block behind you for 3 full breaths. One more breath, option to reach left arm up and over your ear. And then deciding how you'd like to make your way into half moon, or if you would like to, maybe left hand to hip, left arm down, left arm can stay high as you find your way. Right hand, right foot is the base. We're just here for 4, 3, 2. It's that soft landing goddess. Soft right knee, soft left knee. This time a temple side stretch. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches over. 1 breath in and out. Bring it to the other side. Right arm down, left arm over. Breath in, breath out. Back to center. Take your goddess pose for 4, 3, 2. On 1, back to star, and then toes to the long edge, wide leg fold. From here, heel-toeing our way to a Malasana squat. Maybe a block under the hips would feel nice. We've got about 3 breaths. One more. Then, without too much worry about how it looks, coming onto your seat and onto your back. We've got a little bridge series here, so always an option to support your bridge with blocks, to come early into our fallen bridge where eventually we'll make our way, so maybe feet wide, knees together. You can take any amount of bridge or any amount of these next few moves. Arms down by your side, heels in pretty close to your glutes, toes pointed towards the top edge. We lift our hips. We've got our bridge pose, gaze stays up at the ceiling. So if you need to look at the screen, maybe bringing your hips down before you do that. And then when you're ready, lifting back up. From our bridge pose, we'll add a little pulse at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll add a little march. So lots of strength through your arms to help you. Big, strong hips. We're gonna lift our right knee and down. Left knee and down, and we march it out for 4, for 3, trying to keep strong level hips for 2, and 1. We come back to our bridge, maybe you lift a centimeter, you're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down, letting the feet go wide, fallen bridge, knees together. Option for arms at your side. Maybe hands on your body, maybe a cactus would feel nice right here.
Option to press your knees together and forward, or maybe you windshield wipe the knees side to side. Then bringing knees back to the ceiling. We'll roll off to one side to press ourselves up, and then make our way back to a downward facing dog. You could always come to a table. From our down dog, maybe you lift your left leg, maybe it's grounded. Exhale, left foot outside, your left hand for a lunging lizard pose. I like my right knee down on the mat, and I love a block or two under my hands to get a stretch across the front of my right hip. You might like to be down on forearms, block or the mat, to get a little more through the left. We're taking about a half a minute right here, so finding what you need in this moment, letting it be its own pose, different from all the other lunging lizards you've ever done, because your body is different today. One more breath right here. Then you've got the option to stay, or you might set up blind lizard, right hand to the mat, left arm can peel back, maybe this is your twist. Maybe you bend the right knee and work the strength without binding. Maybe you can catch the right foot. You can kick into your hand for a little shoulder stretch. You can pull your foot towards you for a quad stretch. About 2 more breaths right here. If you've got the foot, gentle release. Coming back to lunging lizard where you might stay, or you might heel toe this foot over to the right and find half pigeon or maybe deer pose on this left side. 1 minute right here. You get a lift of your chest, and if you like, a fold on down. Finding any amount of support, a block under the chest or the forehead or the forearms might feel nice. Little less than a minute left. Two more breaths. Gently pressing your way back up. If you'd like to head back to down dog, maybe tucking your right toes, pressing into your hands, lifting your hips, setting left foot to meet the right, little shake, a little wiggle, and then you might lift the right leg high, or you might just step it outside the right hand. Left knee can come down. We're finding that lunging lizard pose. Maybe you like to be lifted, maybe you like to be down. We get about a half a minute right here. You can always stay, or if you want to try that blind lizard, left hand can come to the floor or a block, right arm reaches back. Option to stay right there. Maybe you bend the left knee, just work the strength of your hamstring. Maybe you bind hand to foot. You can kick to open the shoulder, you can pull to open the quad, you can find a little bit of both, just to create a little tension for 2 more breaths. Then a gentle release of the foot to the floor, deciding if you want to stay lunging lizard, or start to walk your right foot over to the left, setting up either a half pigeon or sliding your way to deer. Let's find that lift of our chest, and then your fold towards the floor. 1 minute right here. Starting to lift up. One more time if you want that down dog, tucking left toes under, pressing into your hands. It's a big press up and back. You can take a shake and a wiggle. Then you might come down from a plank to your knees and onto your seat. We've got our legs up here. You know you can practice it without a wall. You could use a strap, you could use a block, you could use a couch or a bed. We'll take our legs up in the air. We'll rest here for about 10 breaths. Start to release your legs up, making your way back onto your back, and from there hugging your knees into your chest and letting knees fall over to the left, maybe reaching your right arm out to the right. 3 breaths. Bring your knees back through center and let them fall over to the right. Take your left arm out, maybe to the left. 3 breaths. Knees come back to center, and you start to make your way through any final shapes, anything that helps make your practice feel more complete as you start to bring yourself to a Shavasana pose. And then just acknowledging here, you've done all the things you could do to be ready. You've twisted, you've stretched your side bodies, you've opened your heart, you've forward folded. You've built a little strength, you've got some stretch, so here your body is ready to rest. Let go of your breath. Let go of your practice. Final Shavasana. you need more time, stay here. Press pause or tune my voice out. If you're ready to move, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You might drop your head from side to side, and if it feels good, start to take some fuller breaths. If it feels good, maybe reaching your arms up overhead as you breathe in. Maybe staying or maybe rolling your way into a fetal pose and resting here. Taking a moment wherever you're at to appreciate and thank your body for all the ways it's ever been, for however it shows up in the future, and thanking it for this moment exactly as it is. Then pressing yourself up to your tall seat. You might bring your hands to heart center as you take a chance and thank your practice. This practice that connects you to people all over the world. And together we thank all those people, past, present, and future, who make it possible. Thumb knuckles up to your third eye. You can seal it with a bow.